In this video, we're going to look at how to edit an existing parasha. So we have previously created parashot. Some of these are published, as we can see here. But if we go to reading management, we can see parashot that are not yet published. So for instance, I have a youth service here one, but I want to take one that is currently for Shabbat but not published. So we'll take a look at Parashat Toldot. We get the same view that the user sees here, even though it's not published yet. And if we go to the admin bar at the top, we can edit the parasha, which opens this view of the same parasha only in edit view. So we can see that we've already assigned one person to this reading, hold for Bar Mitzvah it says, and we can come here and assign additional members. So I could take Jeremy Fisher here and assign him to the second Aliyah. Now, the page numbers for Etz Chaim are completed inside the system, so it should pull up the correct page numbers. If you need to change them for any reason, if you need to change the book or you need to change the page number, you could set that here. Otherwise, we can see here for every single reading, there's an edit details. So the edit details allows us to edit the verses that are being read, maybe even the book, add in additional notes that will appear in a print report. We can add in any comments here regarding the reading or any private notes regarding maybe the person who's reading. And once we've done that, we click update and that gets propagated into the reading. So the only other important aspect here of the is the haftarah. It works slightly differently. So if we go to edit details, once again we have the same notes, but for the haftarah readings, we can add in up to 4 additional readings. So this is in case you want to have there could be 2 readings, that's more common, but some places would actually add in maybe a 3rd or even a 4th reading from different sections, different books. So you can select your book, you can select your verses and insert them here. For Haftarah, we do allow the assignment of a first reader and a second reader in case 2 readers want to split the assignment. One of the things that we provide here, unfortunately I can't show it in this view, is who read this. So if somebody has read this in the past, this will show up here. And then we can automatically assign them. So if you're reading the triennial version, unless you've loaded past assignments, it'll take 3 years to really populate this. For full reading, obviously, after 1 year, you're going to have the full view of who's read that in the past. There is the option to add in additional aliyot and reorder those aliyot. So just for instance, I'll add in one here called 2a. I'll select a book. We'll say Genesis, we'll do this totally randomly, chapter 10, verse 1 to chapter 10, verse 5. Okay, and we'll save that. We can add in additional ones and save them as we want. So that's saved now. And now we can come to reorder this and put it in the correct position, which for me would be below Sheni. And we'll save that order, and there it slips down into the right position. And also here we can come and obviously assign a user to that aliyah. Let's just add in a couple of more users so I can show you some additional capabilities here. And we'll come back to the Parasha. So now you can see that we have a couple of users signed up. So it'll always tell me who signed them up, unless they selected them themselves. So if I claim this reading, then it's not going to show who signed them up because I selected it. So we always have that accountability. Coming back to the reading management page here, which is where you will probably spend most of your time, then if we look at Parashat Toldot, we can see the people who have signed up. So with a quick view, we can see exactly who signed up. We can see if there's any previous readers who have read this reading in the past. So we get one consolidated view for everything. Once again here, slightly different, also no previous readers. Okay, so that's editing the portion. So for editing, if I want to edit for instance, Hanukkah, okay, a holiday, it's going to be exactly the same interface, same options. We can see that there is someone who read this in the past. I'm going to select them and assign, and that automatically goes in. Here, for instance, we probably need to define the page numbers because it might not be defined for holiday. So I'm just going to do this very randomly, and I'm going to set that. Once again, the same edit details that we saw before. If you need to edit the verses, you can do that here. So we'll come back to the assignment page, and we can see that that's me signed up by Benjamin Bunny. Back in the reading management, we have much the same for the Megillah reading as well. So if I jump down to Esther over here, we see that we can edit this Megillah and add in additional readings, assign users to read specific portions, so they can either sign up themselves or they can have an admin do it for them. And once we're happy with the whole order of things here, we can save the Megillah, and that gets updated. So as you can see, everything here is customizable. If you don't find a type of reading that you want, you can always use the general reading, which creates a very flexible reading that could be used in any situation. For instance, I use it here in the youth service, and once again, that can be edited as well. Another thing that's really important to show here is the print reading report. So if I come down to something that's actually got some users assigned, I can come to the print reading report, and this is what is used for printing out for Shabbatot, and you'll find a reading report for every type of reading, be it holiday, be it davening, be it Shabbat or weekday, and you'll have them here. So depending upon what you inserted, which notes you inserted into the reading, these columns will dynamically either show or not show. So as far as editing the reading, that's really all there is to it. As you can see, it's very straightforward, simplified as best we can, while providing the maximum flexibility for assigning different verses, chapters and verses to each reading. Obviously, as you can see, no matter what I define, I will always have the correct tikkun come and show up based upon the verses that are defined in the reading. So yes, that's about it. Thank you for your time. And the next video will deal with members, how we manage invites to members, and how we add members and manage them in the system. Thank you.